Hello, collective. Come on in and get these messages. I hope you guys are having a good week, collective. Also, collective, come in and get these messages. And welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. So let's start, collective. Let's see what's coming in for you guys and what y'all need to know this week. So we have here the Bass Mood Appreciation. So a lot of you guys could be in appreciation here with the Bass Mood Appreciation. We also have here the Harvest Moon Rest After Labor. So a lot of you guys could be resting after labor here with appreciation. Let's see what's coming in for you guys here, collective. So we have here the Horning Moon Guidance. So someone has guided her. It has something to do with guidance her. 15. New beginnings. So it got something to do with a new beginning. Somebody here go out to cleanse. At this time, it got something to do with cleansing her. If you see this, she's cleansing. And it has something to do with her, but it has something to do with 15, and it has something to do with somebody new beginning her. It can be a crisis or a stalemate or a change her. And it has something to do with one, somebody new beginning. It has something to do with her. Because it has something to do with somebody who's trying to cleanse so they won't be exposed her. Whoever this is trying to cleanse so they won't be exposed. This is what somebody thought that they was doing by cleansing and thinking that they want to go get exposed her. And it has something to do with her. Because it got something to do with the horny moon. But somebody here is trying to cleanse so they won't be exposed her. And it has something to do with her. It has something to do with the harvest mood, the organizing of mind. So somebody here tries to cover up what they've been doing her or something like that her. Whoever this is. It got something to do with guidance and exposed. Somebody here that's guided is getting exposed. Whoever this is, and whoever that's trying to cleanse her, they getting exposed. Whoever that's guided is getting exposed to her. Yeah. Yep. Whoever this is, that's trying to cleanse her, they get exposed. It's real talk. Whoever this is, that's, I told you, somebody here is guided. Somebody here act like it got something to do with guidance her, but they get exposed. Whoever that's guided her and trying to cleanse her is getting exposed. And it has something to do with that, her collective. Yup. Let's come in here. It has something to do with the mirror, the scare mirror and shadow. So somebody here finna look at the mirror here. And it has something to do with that here with this scare mirror and shadow. Somebody here don't want to see their shadow side, but they're going to have to look at their shadow side. Whoever this is that thought that they was guided is going to get exposed. Because it has something to do with somebody here needs to look at the mirror. And it has something to do with the scare mirror here. Whoever this is. And they're going to look in the mirror here in the wintertime here. Yup. Because it got something to do with a rebirth. Whoever this is. Because it's like, say, somebody here, they wanted this person. I'm going to show you. They wanted this person here that went through a rebirth to look at their shadow. But this person that went through a rebirth do look at their shadow. And it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with somebody here and it got something to do with tarot readers, and it got something to do with boundaries and guided, and it has something to do with that her, but it has something to do with tarot readers and boundaries and guided. It's like somebody heard with this altar of tarot readers, it got something to do with guided and boundaries. So it's like somebody here trying to put up boundaries for somebody got to know the truth about what's going on here with tarot readers her. And it has something to do with that her, because it got something to do with guided and tarot readers. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with tarot readers and guided. But it has something to do with somebody here is watching somebody here that went through a rebirth. They watching this person. If you see in the mirror here, it's another person right here that's watching this person that went through a rebirth. And it has something to do with that here. This person went through a rebirth and they watching this person through the mirror. And it has something to do with their somebody here trying to banish somebody here. And they try to banish somebody here with this banish and hex. But it has something to do with this culture. I thought somebody here trying to act like something is true or something like that by doing magic and try to banish somebody here. Whoever this is. But they can't banish a doggone thing. Because whenever somebody thought that they was doing her and thought the truth is going to come out. Either way you want to do it in magic, you do it in banishing somebody or whatever the hell going on here, it ain't going to work out for you. Because it has something to do with somebody here thought. Hold on. Sorry about that. I had to choice my thing. So it has something to do with the summertime and the moon. So it has something to do with cycles here in the summertime. It got something to do with the watchtower of the south and the moon and cycles. But somebody here is awakening her. And somebody here is going to be awoken in the springtime. They're going to be awoken in the springtime. Whoever this is. Yeah, because it has something to do with a circle here, and it has something to do with in the summertime here. Somebody made a circle or something like that here, and it got something to do with the watchtowers of the south and the moon. Somebody here wants somebody here to not know something, or they want to cover up something here, and it has something to do with that here. But it has something to do with the watchtower of the east. In the springtime, somebody here gonna be awoken. And whatever they was trying to hide her in the summertime, it's gonna be shown in the winter. It's gonna be shown in the springtime. Whatever that was hiding in the summertime is going to be shown into the springtime. And it has something to do with that. And it got something to do with air energies. And it got something to do with fire energies. So it has something to do with air energies here. And it has something to do with fire. But it has something to do with somebody who thought they could put imagination up to passion. Or they thought they was going to put imagination up to passion her. Somebody here is doing spell work her. And it got something to do with manifestations and also grounding. And they doing spell work on air signs and fire signs. Whoever this is. And it has something to do with that her. And they doing spell work on them. I'm finna show it to you. They doing spell work on them. And it has something to do with manifestations and grounding and spell work in earth. So it has something to do with earth signs are doing spell work on air signs and fire signs. You don't see this. And it has something to do with that her. This is what they thought that they was doing her. And it got something to do with earth signs are doing this. On fire signs and air signs. And they want air signs to be an imagination here with passion. And they want fire signs to be an imagination with passion. And it has something to do with that her. But something's gonna come in the fall. And I'm gonna show it to you. Yeah, it's gonna come in the fall because it has something to do with something gonna come in the fall here with altars, and it's connected to altars here in the fall time. Yeah, it got something to do with the ancestors of remembering, and it has something to do with these divine feminines, the lady of gods and goddesses here. Y'all need to remember y'all ancestors, and it has something to do with that her divine feminines. It has something to do with that her the ones that have an altar in the fall time. And it has something to do with y'all need to remember y'all ancestors her divine feminines, and it has something to do with that her because it has something to do with in the fall time, and it got something to do with altars. But it got something to do with y'all need to remember y'all ancestors. Because it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with in the wintertime her. And it has something to do with the Ace of Cups fulfillment. And it has something to do with that her in the wintertime. It's called the Watchtower of the North. And the Ace of Cups. But it has something to do with these alchemists her, and it got something to do with secrets. So it has something to do with these alchemists thought that they could use herbs. It got something to do with herbs and kitchen. The Book of Shadows. But it has something to do with these alchemists got secrets her. Whatever they was hiding her, these alchemists they got secrets, it's gonna be out. These people that got spiritual and stuff like that, their secrets going to be out. And it has something to do with that her. And it's going to be out in the wintertime her. Yeah. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with the witches. The witches of hats and the broomstick. It's a witcher that's trying to cleanse something her. And it has something to do with that her. But you can't cleanse that you sat around and did black magic on air signs and fire signs. You can't cleanse what y'all was doing her. Doing spell work on somebody her. Y'all thought y'all was peeking on somebody her that would have threw a rebirth and a birth. And it has something to do with that. You thought you was getting away with doing all this magic on people. That stuff is dead. You can't banish somebody. Y'all stories gonna be told. You can't banish somebody that already know you doing magic on somebody and want to banish them because they know the truth about people. And it's gonna be told on tarot. It has something to do with that. And spiritual people, it's gonna be told on. And it has something to do with that in the wintertime. And it has something to do with somebody here thought that they was doing magic on somebody here. It's gonna be ending for somebody here because it got something to do with somebody here thought that they was looking at somebody here that went through a rebirth. Yeah, somebody here finna look in the mirror. Whoever this is that's guided, go out to look in the mirror her. Yeah, go look in the mirror her. Whoever that's guided her. Yeah, they go out to look at their shadow her. Whoever that's guided. Y'all, whatever y'all was doing, all you people that's spiritual and sitting around acting like it's spiritual, y'all secrets gonna be out in the wintertime. They gonna be out. Whatever y'all was hiding her. And it has something to do with that her. Because if you want to put somebody else's secrets out, you gonna have to also deal with your own secrets. And it has something to do with that. What's above, so below. What's within, without. Y'all try to put everybody else's secrets out and everything else, but y'all secrets finna be out too. The ones that's spiritual. Because since you want to put everybody else's secrets out, you gonna have to deal with your own secrets. And it has something to do with that her. And it got something to do with guided and shadow. And it has something to do with that her. Yeah, so I hear played around. Spiritual guys ain't, I told you the divine father ain't playing with y'all no more, man. Whatever y'all thought y'all was hiding, people that spiritual or no spiritual, it's gonna be out. I hear played around her. Around her. And somebody that went through a rebirth, they trying to do mirror magic on them. But that person watching them too. He got something to do with that. Making peace. Somebody going to make peace her. And it has something to do with general and risk. It has something to do with that her. It says in the mindset of the pathway of self-discovery. Self-discovery is you finding your own patterns, your own weaknesses and everything else. And it has something to do with that her. Somebody here playing around. I told you that. With this mirror and shadow, somebody here got to look at that self here, baby. Somebody here playing around that's guided. Y'all secrets, whoever that's throwing out these secrets and tarot readers, they finna know the truth about y'all. And it has something to do with that her. Yeah, the secrets that y'all throwing out, what's above, so below, what's within, what's going without. It got something to do with karma, 3 times fold, and it has something to do with that. So whatever y'all hiding, whatever you readers and all y'all and spiritual people and mediumships and all of y'all is hiding, it's gonna be out. And it has something to do with that here. It says the roots of weakness. The roots of weakness, and it has something to do with that here. It says the weakness is not your identity. It is the shadow of resolving pain. Somebody who don't want to deal with they shadow. And it has something to do with that here. It says by facing the roots, you can reclaim your power and rise. So somebody going to deal with their shadow. I told you that. And even the people that's spiritual going to deal with their shadow. And it has something to do with that here. Because it has something to do with a karmic debt. If they don't deal with their shadow, they go owe a karmic debt. It says understanding and resolving the karmic life affecting your current lifestyle, a karmic debt. If they do not look at their shadow, they gonna owe a karmic debt her, whoever this is. And it has something to do with that her. Yeah. Weaknesses is not an identity. It's a shadow of resolving pain. And it has something to do with your shadow. It's connected to the shadow. Somebody gonna have to owe a karmic debt if they do not look at their shadow. This is real facts. It's real facts, sir. This connect to the root chakra, yeah. The root chakra is connected to your security and stuff like that. Your security, where you stay, your confidence and things like that. Your security and where you stay and stuff like that is you secure in yourself. And it has something to do with that her. It's connected to the root chakra her. Right here, playing around. And I keep telling y'all that. We in spiritual warfare, man. You really supposed to be helping others to, y'all supposed to be helping others to ascend. And y'all sit around and throwing out these tarot cards and then y'all not helping. For some of y'all on, but for some of y'all not helping them to ascend. Y'all supposed to help them to ascend. Y'all supposed to help others to ascend like y'all ascending. And it has something to do with that. Yup, I told you. Here we go. Spirit for to bring it in. What I'm telling you. Yeah. It has something to do with money blockages in relationships and healing feminine abuse. I told you that. You feminine energies. You feminine energies are. And it has something to do with y'all going through money blockages in y'all relationships. Because it has something to do with broken truth. And it has something to do with divine contracts. Somebody here finna know the broken truth about divine contracts here. Wherever this is that said around here, played around her. Somebody here finna know the broken truth about divine contracts. And it has something to do with you divine feminine, sir. Y'all going through money problems in relationships. Yeah. And it has something to do with that here. Because it has something to do with hard contracts with spiritual mastery, as well as exploring soul illumination, sir. So it has something to do with hard contracts with spiritual mastery. Y'all supposed to be reading books. Like I keep telling y'all supposed to study and read books. That's how y'all get close to the masters. And it has something to do with that her, like Isis and Thorn, and then we have all the spiritual masteries. Y'all have to read books and learn about them, but y'all choose not to do that here. That's why it got something to do with that. It helps y'all soul, and it's connected to that. And it also helps y'all creative side here, because it has something to do with the role of astrology and records, and it has something to do with that here. Y'all gotta read books her and study and learn ascending masters and things like that. And it's connected to astrology her and creativeness her. Y'all sit around here playing with somebody her, and it has something to do with that her. This is how y'all find yourself. But it has something to do with y'all playing with one person that's the soul of resolve and the spiritual DNA. Y'all play with this person. And it has something to do with her. And it got something to do with the karmics of finishing. This person have finished their karmics. This person. This person finished their karmic debt and everything. Whoever this is, y'all played with her. And this person connects to the astrology. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with money, trauma, and clearing financial karma in the past life. This person helps people to cleanse out karmic past and finance. This person her. And it has something to do with her. This person ascended. Whoever y'all played with her ascended her. This person is connected to the ancestors. And it has something to do with her. Y'all sat around and played around her, man. Y'all sat around and played around her. That's why I be saying. And then y'all sit around and talk about y'all so spiritual, man. Come on. Y'all should know what facts is and what's not. And it got something to do with her. And it got something to do with you. Divine feminine, sir, is going through problems. Like I was telling y'all. And y'all relationships, sir. Because it got something to do with the divine contracts are broken. This divine contract y'all had is broken, and y'all still dealing with somebody. When the divine contract is broken, you still messing with this person. That's why y'all going through money problems. Y'all don't even see it coming. That's why I said, I've been through this stuff though. I had to learn. So don't feel bad. I had to learn. I definitely had to learn. Y'all divine contract is broken and y'all sitting around. That's why y'all going through money problems, man. Y'all don't even see it coming. So we got her divine feminine, so y'all gonna have to look at y'all shadow. Y'all don't even see it coming, her, man. Y'all gonna have to look at y'all shadow, her divine feminine, the one that's guiding her. Y'all gonna have to look at y'all shadow because it has something to do with y'all acting like y'all guided, but y'all don't want to look at y'all shadow. It has something to do with her, but y'all gonna have to look at y'all shadow because y'all sat around her and had relationships with somebody that was a broken contract, and that's why y'all going through money problems now. And it has something to do with that, her divine feminines. And it has something to do with that. Wake up, man. Y'all thought y'all was hiding something? You can't hide it. Y'all ain't gonna be able to hide it. Somebody here trying to use air magic. And it got something to do with air magic, girl. So I thought they was gonna cleanse. No, you can't cleanse. Whatever you thought y'all was hiding, y'all gonna have to deal with it. Cleansing is not gonna help y'all. You gonna have to look at your shadow. And the person y'all dealing with her got a shadow. It ain't y'all, it's the people that the person y'all dealing with her in your home and who y'all kicking it with her got a shadow. And it has something to do with that her. And y'all sit around thinking that y'all cleansing it and all that. Cleansing it ain't gonna do it. It's definitely not. Definitely ain't. Because it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with shedding and illumination. Something to be shedded and illumination. Reality, honesty, and self-love. It's for to be shedded. Whenever somebody thought they was hiding, act like they do self-love, act like they this and they that, and they not, you gonna have to do the steps. And it has something to do with that, because if you don't, it's gonna be out. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with making peace. Somebody ever played around her. I thought somebody ever be angry. Somebody ever be angry here with this rest. With the, I told you if they be angry, they got a closed mind. They finna be angry here because they have something to do with somebody here trying to avoid somebody here. They angry at this person that they think that they can avoid, But it has something to do with somebody here is not closed-minded her. That's why somebody here is angry. Yeah, somebody got to look in the mirror because they don't want to see themselves her. Then it has something to do with her. Y'all don't want to see your own counterpart her that y'all set around her and had a divine y'all had a divine contract is broken. Y'all don't want to see that. And it has something to do with that they want to fight y'all and everything else. Y'all don't want to see it. That's why y'all got to look in the mirror here, man. You divine feminists, like real talk. Because whatever y'all hide her, it ain't what it seems, baby girl, baby boy. I'm just saying. A contract already broken. I told you, y'all divine guided. You got to do what the divine said, not what you want to say. That's why y'all having money problems in relationships. It got something to do with pay attention. And it has something to do with looking for the signs for the divine knowledge and flags. So somebody here should have paid attention to the divine knowledge. And it has something to do with that. And it got something to do with red flags. And it has something to do with passion. They should look at whoever they with. You can't flourish if the divine. Okay, you can be divine, and y'all can be, y'all have third eyes. Y'all can be gifted. God gave y'all them gifts, and then you can't be with a divine counterpart that is not the divine don't want you to be with. Or y'all gonna go through money problems, and y'all gonna go through karmic, and y'all gonna go through sorrows and things like that. You can't disobey to the divine, cause y'all divine guided, and it has something to do with that. Give me one on the divine feminine. Success. I told you y'all finna be angry at y'all in y'all success. You divine feminine, sir. Finna be angry in y'all success, and y'all gonna be angry at y'all success, sir. Yeah. Because it has something to do with y'all acting like y'all successful, but y'all celebrating her. And it got something to do with y'all decisions, or it got something to do with that's the confession. It got something to do with y'all decisions, sir, and that's the confession. Yeah. And it has something to do with that her. Y'all finna be angry with y'all success, sir. Like real talk. You definitely is. Cause y'all wanna sit around her and thought y'all was cleansing something. Y'all finna be angry. Y'all gonna have to look at your shadow. And y'all choose to be with somebody here y'all should have never been with. Cause y'all not divine guided to be with this person. And it has something to do with that her. That's why y'all got to look at your shadow. Because it has something to do with whatever y'all thought y'all was cleansing. It ain't working out for you. Nope. Definitely ain't. It ain't working out for y'all for that. Sally. Hey. It got something to do with intuitive. And it got something to do with wisdom. And it has something to do with gifted. Somebody who is gifted and intuitive and wisdom. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. Why did you choose them over me? They always go choose somebody over y'all. Even if you intuitive. Even if you gifted. They go choose somebody over you because they not meant for you. The divine did not have you to be with this person. And it has something to do with that divine feminines. Y'all contract is broken. That's why y'all going through money problems with this person. The longer they in your house, the longer they with you, you gonna keep going through money problems because they not your divine counterpart. And it has something to do with that her. What's coming in? It has something to do with irreplaceable her. Yeah. And it has something to do with, I told you y'all gonna be arguing her with this irreplaceable. With whoever y'all was dealing with her, y'all gonna have to look in the mirror, whoever y'all was dealing with. Yeah. Because it has something to do with that her divine feminines. And it has something to do with intuitive her. And it got something to do with a drama queen her. I told you that. Y'all don't see this person in y'all energy. Y'all don't see this drama queen in y'all energy her. It has something to do with that her. This person is in your energy. The more y'all be with this dude in these divine maximums her, the more y'all be with these divine maximums that is not your divine counterpart, and y'all gonna be like this. Y'all let this woman be in the 5th dimension with y'all, and now they can come into your space. Because the more y'all keep messing with these divine maximums is messing with this drama queen right here. And like I was telling y'all, and it has something to do with every time she can come in your space with meditation. every time she can come in your space with meditation. And it has something to do with that because y'all let this witch, these dark witches, come into the 50th dimension. And it has something to do with that because every time y'all sit around with that person, that male or that female that is not your divine counterpart, that can come into your space now because it has something to do with y'all contract, y'all divine contract is broken. And it has something to do with that and it has something to do with rumors, sweetness, and kisses. And this whoever y'all with is going to tell that person what y'all got going on. And it has something to do with that. That's why something finna be played out with this person that thought that they could go and tell what you got going on. And it has something to do with that. I told you this. I told y'all. Y'all finna be arguing her with this irreplaceable. This is real talk. Y'all thinking this person y'all counterpart. No ma'am, no sir. And it has something to do with that and it has something to do with somebody who is coreless. I told you that. It has something to do with somebody who is coreless or somebody here finna be coreless. And it has something to do with y'all somebody here act like they successful, but they coreless. Somebody course finna be taken and everything else because it has something to do with that. It's connected with divine feminine. I told you, got something to do with old wounds and patterns. It has something to do with I am manifesting you. I am trying to manifest you back. Somebody here is trying to manifest a shadow. Y'all need to manifest y'all shadow back because it got something to do with these old patterns and wounds y'all gonna have to deal with. Y'all got to deal with these old patterns and wounds, and it has something to do with that. You cannot turn your back on trauma. I know. The reason why I know because you go through you go keep going through emptiness inside, and then your soul go feel so empty. And it has something to do with that and it has something to do with rumors and sweetness and kisses, and it has something to do with meditation and it has something to do with when you meditate and it got something to do with intuitive. It has something to do with somebody that's a drama queen It's played out. This person is in y'all energy big time and y'all don't even see it. Y'all want to ignore it. Y'all want to have a big ego. Y'all want to have this. Y'all let this person, this dark witch, into your circle when y'all sat around her and end up forgiving your divine maximum that was no good. And it has something to do with that because he did not went through a death and a rebirth. He never ended nothing with this dark witch. And it has something to do with that I gotta keep telling you the same old stuff. But y'all get it, man. Y'all finna be quarters And you know why? Because y'all finna go through, y'all finna be arguing with this irresponsible and y'all acting like y'all finna be quarters And it has something to do with her because y'all wanted to sit around her and be there for y'all divine maximums and people that is not even your divine counterpart. And it has something to do with that divine feminines. You can cleanse all you want to, but this is true. Cannot be with a person that is not your divine counterpart, and it has something to do with that That's why y'all getting played like this. Yeah, I gotta go. Y'all getting played. Just real talk. Told you, somebody wearing a mask. And it has something to do with that and it has something to do with always partying. Somebody always partying her. Yeah. What else coming in? It has something to do with somebody who finna go through a change. Yeah, and it got something to do with a change Somebody here gotta have the courage to change. Whoever this is, they gotta have the courage to change because somebody here gonna have to change environments. Whoever this is, because the scales got to be balanced. Yeah, the scales got to be balanced, and it got something to do with the 3 of Wands. Somebody here got foresight and it has something to do with somebody here, and it got something to do with a Queen of Pentacles finna be sad and broken and feeling alone. It's an earth sign here feeling sad and broken and feeling alone because it has something to do with somebody who's wearing a mask I told you when the leaves fall, y'all gonna know who wearing a mask and who ain't wearing a mask when these leaves fall. I told you in the fall. And somebody who is wearing a mask and somebody who only wants somebody harvest. And it has something to do with It got something to do with secrets and mystery, and it got something to do with somebody here acting like they miss somebody here and thinking that they was gonna hide this person. These empowering people did this. This got something to do with somebody that's empowering. And it has something to do with somebody that's empowering her is finna withdraw and feel alone because it has something to do with their ex-lover and old spark. And it has something to do with but it has something to do with their ex-lover is happy And they ex-lover her is their enemy. They act like they happy with this person and they their enemy. Yeah, somebody here played around her. I told you that. That's a shock of news. Somebody here gonna have to have the courage to change. You divine feminists got the courage to change. Because y'all son do it, y'all got to have the courage to change and go through a death and a rebirth. Go through a transformation here. Y'all got to go through a transformation. This is real facts. And y'all son do it there. Y'all son do a divine feminine, sir. Y'all need to release y'all twin flame. Y'all sitting around here keep being with your twin flame, but y'all need to release y'all twin flame. And it has something to do with that. Y'all already have learned the lesson. It wasn't no reason why y'all sit with this person. And it has something to do with that. You need to turn your back on this person here. Because this person finna be a real regret. Turn your back because this person wearing a mask. And it has something to do with that. And somebody here thinking that they can juggle y'all and stuff and wear this mask and stuff like that. They gonna have to do this reflection work. And it has something to do with that here. And then it has something to do with searching for answers and blind. Somebody here thought that they was gonna do this to an earth angel here. And they wanted this earth angel here to be blind. But this earth angel ain't blind. It's supposed to do reflection work. And it has something to do with that here. So try to have an earth angel blind here. I think y'all doing some type of earth angel blind on somebody here. Y'all can't make this person blind. This person do reflection work, and it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with my boo here. Y'all finna be in regret here. This person finna sabotage themselves with this my boo. Because it has something to do with whatever somebody here building her. Somebody here ain't finna deal with them today. And they ain't finna deal with y'all divine feminines. Because it got something to do, y'all don't want to heal. Y'all want to sit around her and y'all want to act, and that's why y'all finna be separated from your emperor. Y'all choose y'all emperor. You see the empress? Y'all choose y'all emperor. Y'all gonna be separated from your emperor. You're not bigger than the divine. And it has something to do with that here. Because your emperor could have been y'all twin flame here, but your emperor is putting y'all in a fantasy. Bring it in. Bring it in, spirit. They don't know nothing about that. You can't do what you want to do when you spiritual got it. And it has something to do with kids. Y'all gotta have the courage with y'all kids too. And it has something to do with y'all need to break up with this cheater. Because it has something to do with y'all need to be silent and not contact them with this loving somebody here unconditionally. Because it has something to do with leveling up and learning a lesson here and only devoted to yourself. Y'all need to be only devoted and leveling up to yourself. Because this divine maximum her, y'all acting like it's your twin flame her, and you divine feminine her, y'all finna get it. Y'all finna be separated her. And it has something to do with building. And it has something to do with building her. That's how y'all build when you're not dealing with somebody today. And it has something to do with that her. Y'all everybody around her, I told you. It has something to do with you high priestesses. Didn't I tell you that? Y'all gifts finna be a death core her. I told you, y'all gonna have to go through a death and a rebirth, high priestesses. Because if you do not go through a death and rebirth, your gifts is gonna be stripped. And this is real facts. Divine feminines. And it has something to do with that her. I don't care if you don't like me. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Your gifts gonna be stripped. And it has something to do with that. While you laying up her. And it has something to do with that her. While you laying up her, somebody here effed up her with why laying up. Because it got something to do with whatever you was building her, you shouldn't have been building. Because you shouldn't have been building with somebody her. Divine feminists. Y'all should have put y'all hands up towards somebody her. Since y'all thought y'all was so powerful and gifted. But it has something to do with y'all gonna have to separate from your divine maximum. You definitely is. Because whatever y'all thought y'all was doing, and them this supposed to be in your twin flame, and y'all thought y'all was gonna level up her and all this stuff her, acting like y'all devoted. The only way you're going to level up is only devoted to yourself. You're not going to level up being with your divine maximum and divine feminine. You're going to level up doing it on your own. And it has something to do with that by being silent and not dealing with this person. Now y'all know what's up. I just got to bring the facts, man. Y'all sitting around here thinking because you got a divine counterpart that's going to help you build. No. What's going to help you build is loving yourself. We got her the Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy. And we have her the Hierophant, Taurus energy. What's coming in? We have her the Seven of Swords. Somebody was trying to be sneaky. I told you that. This is what somebody was trying to do that was guiding her. They got to look in the mirror though. Seven of Swords. It has something to do with the Two of Swords. And it has something to do with the Three of Wands. So it has something to do with somebody that's indecisive her. And somebody who wants somebody to be indecisive whatever they come in. This is the true spirit saying. What else coming in her? We have her, the high priestess, Pisces energy. So it has something to do with you, high priestess. Her thought y'all was gonna be sneaky. I told you, y'all lies and deception is coming out, and y'all lies and deception is going to come out, high priestesses. And it has something to do with her. Whatever y'all was hiding her is gonna be out all the way till the winter time, and it's all gonna be out because it has something to do with her. Yeah, and it has something to do with that, high priestess, because it has something to do with whoever y'all was working with her, and it has something to do with the Ten of Cups. Whoever y'all was working with her with this Ten of Cups, because it has something to do with the Page of Cups. It's gonna be out. You can cleanse all you want to, because it has something to do with the King of Pentacles, Earth energy. Y'all own counterpart sneaky towards y'all. Yeah, your own counterpart. It has something to do with the Hangman her, and it has something to do with the Two of Wands. Y'all can be planning, but y'all plans, y'all need to look at something in a different aspect of her, because it's got something to do with the Nine of Wands. Y'all need to stand y'all ground. Yeah, because your counterpart sneaky her. Yeah. We have her, the Tower. I told you, y'all try to avoid a Tower, but y'all finna get a Tower with her with this Earth sign. Yeah, or whoever this is King of Pentacles. Because got something to do with it. Y'all need to walk away from these burdens. Y'all need to walk away from these burdens, her. And it has something to do with that, her. Y'all can be at work, her, but y'all need to walk away from these burdens. Because whoever y'all can be at work, her, and it got something to do with justice. Libra energy, her. And it has something to do with a high priestess. I told you, this Temperance angel go get justice. Either way y'all want to do it. If y'all thought this Temperance angel was blind, y'all thought this Sagittarius was blind. Y'all sit around here talking about a Sagittarius like a dog. But this Sagittarius getting justice with their work. This Sagittarius go tell it all. Your secrets gonna be out. Because it has something to do with that. And y'all thought y'all was gonna hang and sacrifice this Sagittarius. This is what you thought you was gonna do, is sacrifice a Sagittarius her plans. You ain't that gifted, sister girls and sister boys. Whatever y'all thought y'all was hiding her. Yeah, you ain't that gifted. Because you, King of Sword, Pentacles, you finna get a tie with your counterpart here. You know why you finna get a tie with your counterpart, high priestesses? Because it has something to do, you wanted to be sneaky here. And your counterpart is sneaky. That's what it has something to do with her. Since y'all so powerful. But you definitely ain't powerful than the Most High God. And you definitely ain't powerful than the universe. It's about that time for you gifted people, for your secrets to be out. Since y'all wanted to sit around here and have everybody else's secrets out like y'all don't do nothing. Yeah. What's above, so below. What's without, what is within. Yeah. So whatever you have dished out to the universe, your secrets gonna be out too. That's why I'm here. That's a gift that God gave me for a witch to do magic on me. Yeah. Yeah. God gave me that gift for that. Because it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with the magician Gemini energy. And it has something to do with the Knight of Pentacles. This is what's coming in. Whatever y'all thought y'all was doing her. Yeah, you high priests don't get it. Cleansing and all that stuff. Yeah, that stuff dead, man. Give me one on this. Yeah. Told you y'all better walk away from this sneakiness or this person that y'all with. Because whoever y'all with is not your divine counterpart. Y'all see that with your own eyes. It got something to do with y'all finna be in the Five of Pentacles, sir. If you do not walk away, y'all gonna be in the Five of Pentacles, sir. You definitely is. And it has something to do with that. You gonna be in the Five of Pentacles, sir. And y'all trying to move the Karma water, sir. But y'all gonna be in the Five of Pentacles wherever y'all was hiding her with this moon cord. And it has something to do with that her. And whatever y'all was hiding her, it got something to do with you thought you could put somebody here in competition her. And you thought you could put a Nine of Wands in competition. Yeah. Thought so. Yeah, okay. Give me one on the high priestess her, Pisces energy. Has something to do with you high priestess for to get hanged. Yeah, y'all finna get hanged because y'all thought y'all could hang a Temperance angel. You thought you could hang a Sagittarius. And it has something to do with that her. That's why y'all finna get hanged. If you do not walk away, you go get hanged. And it has something to do with that her. Yeah, y'all finna get hanged. Because y'all thought y'all could hang a Temperance angel her. And it has something to do with that her. It got something to do with y'all getting hanged. Because whoever y'all with this Seven of Cups, and thinking that y'all got options her, and whoever y'all with, y'all in illusion to with this Seven of Cups. And it got something to do with that her, with the Fool. Hey, Give me one on the King of Pentacles, her. It has something to do with the Three of Wands. I told you, y'all planning her. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with y'all could be planning. It has something to do with fire signs. It has something to do with y'all thought y'all was going to hang fire signs. You can't hang fire signs. You can't hang them. Because it has something to do with it's the end of a cycle for you to do that. To this fire side that's a Knight of Wands, it's an end of a cycle for you to do that with the world. Because this person still going to be fulfilling the Nine of Cups. Yeah. You can't hang this person no more. Give me one on the towel. Yeah, I said I do with the past. I told you y'all finna get a towel. The past finna get a towel. Y'all sat around here and wanted to play with the past. Y'all thought the past was so good. Y'all sat around here thinking that y'all cold with the past. The past and past and past and past. You should be in here now. Not the past. You shouldn't even be in the future. You should be in here now. And it has something to do with that. That's why the past finna get a towel for playing with this, for playing with fire signs, sir. Because these fire signs ain't playing with the past no more. It has something to do with that. It got something to do with the Page of Wands, and it got something to do with the Queen of Pentacles, her. It's the Queen of Pentacles thinking she gets some type of good news, her. And it has something to do with the Queen of King of Swords, her. Thinking he's gonna get some good news. This Earthside female and this Earthside male, but this Earthside male, her. And it got something to do with the Ace of Pentacles, her. And it got. I told you, y'all keep playing with us. You earth signs and water signs and earth signs, her. You keep playing with fire signs, but these fire signs don't still shut you down. Cause y'all wanna sit around here and keep hanging a Sagittarius in your mouth. Y'all don't even know nothing about a Sagittarius. Stay in your own lane. Now y'all know what's going on with a Sagittarius. But stay in your own lane. Y'all sit around and keep talking about Sagittarius and Sagittarius this and Sagittarius that. Divine Maximum energy. What's that? Twin flame. Didn't I tell you that's who y'all with? Thinking y'all so powerful. Give me one on walking away. It got something to do with memories. Y'all better walk away her. Yeah, with these memories. And it got something to do with there because it got something to do with y'all ain't nothing but spiritual narcissistic, sir. And it has something to do with that her. Because y'all tiptoeing and dancing with somebody her that be tiptoeing and dancing and sneaking around. And it has something to do with that her. Y'all ain't nothing but spiritual narcissists. You not high priestesses. Your gifts finna be stripped. And it has something to do with that her because it got something to do with the Two of Cups her. And it has something to do with y'all gonna have to change environments as well with this Two of Cups because it has something to do with because of your divine maximum you choose to be with. And your divine maximum her is a snake. And it has something to do with that her. Your divine maximum is a snake. That's why y'all finna be in anxiety and worry because you choose to be with your divine maximum her. That's a snake. And it has something to do with that her. That's why y'all finna be in pain her and in anxiety because it got something to do with y'all always want to party. But partying her, it got something to do with y'all should be partying. And y'all should have said not today with this person. Especially with this union. And it has something to do with that because this person is in a karmic relationship. I told you that. This drama queen all up in y'all energy. And y'all sitting around here doing readings and everything else with this person is in your energy. Cleanse. That's why I told you. And it got something to do with guided. Yeah, somebody prayed around her and act like y'all guided her. But this person is in y'all energy. And it has something to do with you divine maximums. It got something to do with memories her. That's why y'all getting hanged. Because y'all went back to this person. And it has something to do with that her. It got something to do with y'all finna go. Y'all try to bring conflict to a Nine of Wands her. And this is what y'all try to do in time. But it has something to do with in time her. Y'all the ones in time. Instead of find out y'all your lover is in a karmic connection. In a karmic relationship. While you thought you was bringing conflict to a Nine of Wands. Yeah, that's what it got something to do with her. And it has something to do with that. Give me one on the, what's the name? It got something to do with, roller coaster her. So that's why you and your divine maximum go through a roller coaster her because it has something to do with y'all finna go, you finna be heartbroken her because your divine maximums is having a booty call and only go dismiss you. And it has something, they go dismiss you with this inner growth that y'all be doing. They go dismiss you. That's why y'all gonna go through a storm her. And it has something to do with their divine feminines. It has something to do with y'all finna be feeling sad her and broken. Yeah. And going through a roller coaster her because it got something to do with this intimacy her. It's gonna be some shocking news her. And y'all gonna have to change environments her because y'all hanging around y'all enemy. And it has something to do with that her. That's why it has something to do with the Three of Wands her. The scales got to be balanced. And it got something to do with somebody here finna be heartbroken. Yeah. For playing around her. So I thought that they were so powerful her. Y'all sat around her, went back to your divine maximum her, and it has something to do with that her. That's why y'all finna go through a roller coaster, and that's why y'all finna be sad and feeling lonely. Yeah. Yup. Cause y'all sat around and played around. I've been through this though. I did the same thing though, divine feminines. I did the same thing. I thought my divine maximum loved me so much. I did for my divine maximum, lived with my divine maximum, did for him so much. But he was messing with a straight witch. And this witch was evil. And it had something to do with that her. And she did magic on me, root work on me. So I know, I done it. Don't feel bad. But you gotta learn. You don't want nobody doing no magic on you and doing root work on you and stuff like that. Because it has something to do with that. These witches will come after you because of your spiritual gifts. And it has something to do with that. I don't want to make a choice right now. So somebody here don't want to make a choice right now. Somebody here can be with the boys. Yeah, they can be with their boys or not waiting no more. So somebody here ain't waiting no more. Give me more. We have her in hiding. Somebody here with their boys and they in hiding. Thinking that they better than you. Somebody here thought that they was better than somebody. Yeah. It has something to do with thinking that they smarter than you. Somebody here thinking that they better than somebody and thinking that they smarter than somebody here. Telling you that they at work but not. Yeah, somebody telling somebody they at work and not. It got something to do with y'all baby daddy. Yeah, it got something to do with your baby daddy here. You got something to do with secrets. Somebody could be acting like they secret in love with somebody here. In love with somebody. But somebody here is telling somebody they ain't working. They ain't even at work here. Yeah. And it got something to do with pictures here. Somebody here is taking pictures of y'all home here, telling all your business. They telling all y'all business here, divine feminines. It got something to do with in their circle. Yeah. Whoever this is. It got something to do with somebody here finna get betrayed. It got something to do with somebody finna get betrayed by their lover. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with a Virgo finna get betrayed by their lover. A Libra here finna get betrayed by their lover. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with something finna fail. And it has something to do with that because somebody here live a double life. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with Gemini. It got something to do with the Gemini. It got something to do with the end. Something be an end here. Yeah. And somebody here finna separate. Yup. Somebody here playing around her. Somebody here acting like they need somebody here. Yeah, but somebody here is unfaithful. And somebody here that's unfaithful here be going out and dating. Yeah, whoever this is. Somebody here got drugs and addiction. Yeah, they got drugs and addiction here. Somebody here do drugs. Yeah, whoever this is. Yeah, I started doing somebody here got a secret crush too. Yeah, they got a secret crush and somebody got a drug addiction. It also do a creativeness of child experiences. It says experiences and sensitive. 3. The number 3, self-expression and also creativeness, inspiring to others as well. Here with 3. Yeah, somebody could be dating on a dating line too. Somebody here be on a dating app. It has to do with that her protected of the light. Somebody who's protected of the light. Whoever this is, I told you that. It has to do with that her. Yeah. Somebody can be protected of the light her. Yeah. Need one more? It has something to do with somebody home. Yup. This is somebody home her. And it has to do with a karmic. These karmics finna lose their crib. This karmic here finna lose their crib here with this 888. A lot of money, finance, and abundance is on the way. There it says to you right now. Are you aligned with your money or desires? 888. It's a karmic finna lose their crib here. Whoever this is. Yeah. Because they want to sit around here play with a divine feminine and go into their energy here. It has something to do with that here. That's why somebody finna have legal matters too. Whoever this is. And it has something to do with the crone healers. and also compassion. So this got something to do with the Crohn's, and it got something to do with healers, and it has something to do with that hurt. Yeah. It has something to do with 12th house her self-sacrifice. So they wanted to sacrifice these divine feminines her for a karmic. That's what they lose her crib. It has something to do with I can't budget money. You definitely can't, whoever this is. And it has something to do with a karmic is coming for you. I told you. It's a karmic coming for y'all divine feminine. They all up in y'all space her. And it has something to do with that her. Whoever this is. We have her expectations. Somebody heard think that they got expectations her. Yeah, in a home her. About gifts. Yeah. What else? It has something to do with somebody here finna get a letter. This person that think that they got expectations her. Because it has something to do with somebody here finna be in their thoughts about court. In a home. Yep. What else? It has something to do with short illness. Somebody here finna get a letter about a short illness or whoever this is. Because it has something to do with unexpected money and sorrow. So it has something to do with somebody could be getting unexpected money, but somebody here finna be in sorrow her, and somebody here finna be in their thoughts. Yeah. Give me one on this unexpected her. It got something to do with fence and temporary. Have many anger issues, and also I told somebody got many anger issues or whoever this is with this fence and temporary. It has something to do with ain't nothing but a daily combo her, because somebody got an anger problem, whoever this is. Yep. Give me more. We have her drowning. Somebody here drowning her because somebody here trying to be angry to somebody here, and they want to fight and all that. Somebody here is drowning. This is the letter somebody here finna get. Because it got something to do with cutting both ways, good and bad. Something that's cut both ways, good and bad. And it has to do with, it's a diva her. It's a diva that wanted these divine feminines to drown. Yeah. And it has something to do with that her. What else? It has something to do with circle. It got something to do with somebody here got a circle. I told you that. And it got something to do with somebody here ain't nothing but a show off her, and they got to circle her while somebody else her closed off. Yeah. Right here got a divine feminine her and a circle her. This person that be having an anger problem her. Whoever this is that thought that he was all in a bag of chips. So right here is dirty her. I told you, please hold me. So somebody here can be holding somebody her, and it has something to do with love and also passion. So somebody here just want to have sex with somebody here and have passion with them. Whoever this is. It has something to do with I want to play with your her. So somebody here might want to play with somebody her. But it has something to do with your touch thrills me. And it says tell me your fantasy her. Yeah. It has something to do with what turns you on. So somebody here can like, you know, girls or something like that her. Whoever this is. And it has something to do with that her. But it has something to do with kiss the whore. Or that's what I try to say, kiss the whore. Whoever this is. Yeah. Everybody around her. They need. I'm gone. Yeah, somebody here going to go through a transformation. It has something to do with a change into your emotions. It says the moon is Scorpio transformation. Somebody here going to go through transformation here. They got something to do with Mars energy here. The physical energies that delivers the strength. Mars energy here. Yeah. It has something to do with that here. It has something to do with Pluto energy. The ability of transformation that takes a leap in rebirth. So somebody gonna have to go through a rebirth here. Because somebody her career, they got to go through a rebirth, or their career gonna fail, and it has something to do with that here. It got something to do with Libra energy. Whoever this is, they got something to do with relationships. Yeah, got something to do with relationships. Not Libra energy, but relationships. Yeah, whoever this is. So I got to go through a transformation her. Yeah, it has something to do with that her. Cause I already played around. I'm gone. We have her Michael enchantment. Somebody her enchanted somebody her. And they enchant somebody her that's elevating. And it got something to do with friends. Yeah. And romance. So I heard elevating off of friends but having them in an enchantment.